Hello YouTube. Video number 50, the big 50, becoming a better communicator. Wow, here we are. We made it to 50. 50 is a significant number for me because that's my goal. I want to do something like, the later part of my life, which is I'm considering 50 and then beyond. I want to do something different. I want to do something for myself, something that I could, call the shots. It's not the proper word for it, but yeah, I just want to do something besides being at the post office. I understand a lot of people, well, you could attest, my coworkers, once they're in, make it regular. They're in there for life. I have coworkers over 70 years old still grinding, still working more hours than me per week. And unfortunately, one of them got sick. He did had like 12 years ago. He was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and he came back after a couple of years of the cancer went on remission and came back. So first he didn't want to retire, but he was forced to at the age of 70. So I see on his Facebook that he's doing okay right now, but I haven't talked to him lately. But I just visit his Facebook page, and he just got back. I think he just got back from the hospital. He was in the hospital for a couple of months. He had a hip surgery, and he's back home. He went back home during Father's Day, so that's what, almost a month now. So yeah, I haven't talked to him, but once in a while we go out. When he was still working, we after work we have dinner together, a bunch of our coworkers, and he's really generous. He doesn't let us pay. But yeah, he's also, by the way, an Army veteran, retired. So that's why we get along. And he didn't want to retire. He said he'd rather work than stay home at that age. So, like I said, 13 years ago, he was diagnosed stage 4. If that was me, I would have retired already, and just do what I needed to do, or do whatever I wanted to do at that time. Considering he's a military retiree, I don't think the money is the concern, because he has a paid off house. His wife is a nurse, so yeah, money wasn't the issue. And I think a lot of my coworkers who's 60 plus and above, it's not. All my coworkers who are in retirement age and still working and doing their overtime, I don't think it's the money. It's just one of my coworkers who had just turned 62. He said he's gonna keep working because if he stopped working, he's gonna die. I don't know about that. It's maybe, but a lot of people that retires usually, are kind of at their age. They're already there. I mean, they're already older, so we kind of tend to say, "Oh, he retired. That's why he died." I had a coworker too, at the post office. I think he was almost 50 years at the post office, and a year and a half a year and a half after he retired, he passed away. So, is it the money? Not for my coworkers. I know here in the Bay Area, it's housing are expensive, but most of their houses are paid off already because the housing market here in the Bay Area didn't really didn't go crazy until like after the 2008 crash. So anyways, yeah, so like I said, 50 years old, 50 is a significant number for me because of the that's the age I want to do something else for myself. I'm not necessarily retiring. I'm still gonna work, but not for the post office anymore, not anything federal, or not working for anyone. Hopefully not working for anyone. So I just want to do something that I could, that I can control. And enough of people, I could wake up anytime, do whatever, not ask permission to go on vacation, not people telling me where to be. It's just, there's nothing wrong working past 50. It's just me. That's just how I feel about it. And I want to dedicate the last remaining years of my life that I control my life. So yeah. So my plan is, by age 50, hopefully, my plan is to go back to the Philippines and just settle there. Just in case it doesn't work out, I'm still young. I can always go back and work again, come back here in the States. But yeah, I saved up. I think I'll be okay. Probably I could live comfortably based on my savings and my little bit what I get from the VA. So yeah, I have very successful friends in the Philippines. It's like, which is, usually, if you're coming from abroad, especially the U.S., once you go back to the Philippines and take a vacation, you're most of the time you pay for stuff. At least that's what happens most of the time when I'm with family and relatives. But then again, when I'm with my friends, the people I hang out with when I was in college, they're all professionals. They're all business people, and some of them work for the government, and they're successful. So probably I go piggyback, just try to do some business with them, or probably learn the ropes from them, how they became successful. Yeah, they're well off than me. So that's the plan. I have at least I have people around me who could guide me. Great friends that I constantly communicating with. People I see when I go home. I have to figure something out before. That's like a year and a half from now. 48, 30, 50 in a couple of months. So maybe less than that. 49 early September. So yeah, big number for me. So hopefully I can pull the trigger, and that's my goal. So hopefully it materialize. Because I'll never be ready. I can't say I'm ready. Maybe I just need to pull the trigger. I have enough. Sometimes I question myself, because why I'm still here, why I'm still doing this. I could always go back home and figure out from there. You'll never. You have to get your feet wet. Sometimes you just gotta, sometimes you just gotta get it in the water with your 2 feet. But, it's like, I know, I'm happy for my brother and his family. They're moving back home. They have enough, and his wife will continue her job remotely from the Philippines, same pay. So I don't think I have any skills to do that, or I don't have particular skills to have that kind of like a remote work. That would be ideal. Working from the Philippines and earning dollars based on American standard paycheck, because a lot of people do earn dollars who's living there, but they're not making that much. They're still on the Philippine kind of wage. So yeah, so 50 is a big number for me, or I'm making it a big deal, because that's my goal. And I think I just have to have confidence and will that I'll be okay. Paper wise, math wise, I should be okay. But I don't know what's holding me. I know I have some reason, like, I'm still paying off I'm buying my military credit, so that takes a while. I want to put as much on my 401k. Right now I'm maximizing it, and when I turn 50, I just want that extra what is that contribution? Like when you turn 50, there's like add-ons. I think extra $8,000 that you can contribute. But definitely, I don't want to turn 51. But I don't want to turn 51 and just say one more year, because that's what a lot of people get stuck on, that one more year. So 50 and a half, at least I'm still 50, right? At least I have 6 more months to put it on my 401k. Sometimes, why am I doing this? The 401k thing, maximizing it, knowing that, I'll have more time because I'm not gonna take the 401k when I'm 59 and a half. I'm just let it sit there until RMD kicks in. Because it's not for me anymore. It's probably not for my kids, because by that time, my kids will be, in their 30s, 40s, before I do my R&D. R&D means required minimum distribution means, which is, I think it's 73 and a half. Yeah, I just want to leave it there for my future grandkids. It's like a legacy money. I want my descendant, or my at least my grandkids, that at least they'll be able to take advantage of that money. Well, anyways, guys, it's World Cup finals. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. I'm heading to my brother's house and chill from there. It's my long weekend. Didn't really do much today. This week I was able to do some good stuff, but I still probably wasted a lot of time. But guys, enjoy the game. Whether you're following like me, I only follow soccer and football during World Cup. So yeah, I don't have a team. If I'm gonna root for someone, it has to be Team USA or probably Japan. Those two, but they're out. So you guys enjoy the rest of the weekend, and hopefully I see you on my video number 51. Good day.